Oh, we're coming into day 13 of flower, and we are starting to fill out in here, as you can see. Trying to get everything in the shot. A ton of black soldier flies flying around in here. So we've got the Grand Masters set at 26%. Check this guy out. And we're running the 100% cool white and 100% warm white at 318 watts. Pretty good. And the plants are definitely loving it. This is the Verde Skunk from Luna Whitcomb. Starting to see the pistils. This thing has just stretched like crazy. These are the lowers. And it just definitely liked the way it printed. This is the top right here. So we've gotten pretty much all of this from the low to come on up. Boom, boom. All of this is from the lowers. You can see we've got everything from the Great Gushers times Peach Pistils from OK Calyx. Same thing. Both of these got great stem ropes. Let's try a different finger here. Yeah, this one's definitely a little pungent. This one, the Grape Gushers, definitely got a little bit more berry, but some gas. Definitely very nice. I'm going to go ahead and take this. We don't need that. Definitely got a little bit of thrip damage on some of the leaves. And for some reason they only like the Grape Gushers. Nothing else has any damage whatsoever that I've seen. Like the Verde Skunk is right here beside it, and nothing touches the Verde Skunk. But when you come over to the Grape Gushers, you get a little bit of, looks like thrip damage. Nothing to go crazy over. That's got a good smell. Nice and sticky too. You definitely need to start pulling a little bit of this algae out as well every day. Well, not every day, but at least once every couple of days we need to look at all the shrimp in here though. Just need to be careful, but I'm going to pull out some of this algae and let it sit up here and let the worms run through it. See, it just turns it all to castings. Those are all worm castings. Great for a compost tea. Those are worm castings. So, just going to ease a little bit of this out. In fact, actually, what I ought to do is grab this. Look at this cluster of shrimp. You'll really see a lot of them once I run my hand through here real quick. I want to make sure I don't get any up in the pads, trapped up in the pad. I don't want to kill my shrimp, but what I'm going to do is just set this right in here, like so. create us a little dam. Put this one right. That's going to flow down into that, but oh well, let's go up here. So I'm just going to release some of this. Most of the shrimp get out of the way when I do this. I haven't seen where I've killed any yet. That's why I just kind of take my time, let them get out of the way. You can see them. They are everywhere. Make sure we don't put them up in there. So, but just going to take that algae and stick it right on the edge. Feed the microbes. Feed the critters. Oops, sorry. Some shrimp. So there is no filter, so the creek system is the filtration system. That doesn't mean we don't have to do this. We have to clean. There's not enough biology in here to eat all this poo. We are running lactic acid, we are running EM1 and a shot of lab every once in a while to help clean the poo. Build us up a nice little pile of algae that we can feed. Look at that. Looks like a big old worm. That's probably a turtle turd. Just a nice little line running through here. Make sure that water is flowing constantly through here as well. I want it to build up. And there you can see all the shrimp are just gathering back up. Most of the excess poo comes and makes it down into this hole here. This is where everything levels off on the creek. It kind of comes down the hill and smashes into this rock here, and then swirls around in here, and there's a bunch of different little microclimates everywhere. Build up a little bit more. This keeps the water flowing as well, keeps the water level down. This is that Kimmy Pure bag. We'll be replacing that soon. They don't last forever. Oh, I'm seeing new growth on the Lucky Bamboo. Let's see a shrimp. Pad. We'll take this pad first. Make sure he gets off of there. Yeah, right. Stick it right down there. We are losing some life, but hey, you gotta get it clean somehow. Alright, I think that's pretty good. You can see the rock again. Got a lot of that out of there. So what I'll do is just take this out to the water hose this off, and use that water on my trees outside. Don't see anything on there. And it's just that simple. We do that once a week and we'll be fine. We've got the bag of charcoal here, just sitting right in the creek. There's worms all through here, this whole line. I bet if you just went down in there just a little bit, there'd be worms. Look at them. That's where they like to have the edge of that creek. Is where they love to be. And you can see where we put all that sand and silt. We're just grinding it up and turning it into worm castings. Then we take those worm castings and put it in our tea brewer. Stuff like this right here. Talk about some life. It's got more life than humans on the planet right there. Guaranteed. And it's aggregated. What I mean by that is it's just tiny little balls, so it gets good aeration. Good stuff. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Look at the grass just starting to just come on up into all that. Look at all those worm castings. All those worm castings are starting to build up on the edge here, and the grass is just loving it. It's a little isopod hotel. Let's go over here and check these. These things are really looking good too. Look at that. Probably can go ahead and take this monster leaf down here. We don't need it. Just do a little chop and drop. This is that K. Walker Kush by Hawk Blood Genetics. Good light pocket right there. There we go. Still keeping an eye on this one here for the male or female. Thought I saw hair, but I ain't sure. I know this is a female here. I know this one. I've already seen hairs on that one. This one over here, we're unsure of though. But it's looking like it is. See any white hairs? It's only day 13, so we're not even 2 weeks yet. Some of them are showing. Just hope for the best. We're just keeping an eye on these two right here. Know that everything else I know for sure, but these two here are still, I hope, because this is the only Maybelline I got left. And it smells really good, so I would hate to have to cut it out. That would really suck. But it'll be what it'll be, right? These monster leaves down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Nice 11 fingers. I haven't taken that big fan leaf because it hasn't really been blocking anything, and it's still getting good light. But eventually it will go. Then we got the alpha skunks over there. Starting to come into their own, starting to get some decent branching coming down there, you see. Pretty color to it too. Everything is lush and green. Let's go over here and check the turtle pond, and then we're out. It's gonna be a little dirty over here, but that ain't too bad. What's up, Scoot? Coot? It's Cooter. Yeah, I knew it'd be pretty dirty in here. This diachondra grass is excellent pond cover. You see it just drapes down over into their feet. Great food for turtles and fish. There you are. What's up, Scoop? Yes, they have already eaten. Spider over here making babies. Alpha skunk is starting to come on out. She's got pistils coming out. purple lines in the leaves. It's the only plant like that. Kind of excited about that. I do need to pull this off though. At least pull it down. Alright. This is the, I believe this was another, what's this? I forget what this was. I mean, look, I gotta pull this tag off here. That was an alpha skunk as well. So that was an alpha, and I believe this was an alpha. Yep, two alpha skunks. So we've got these two. We don't expect much from. They're not getting any light. But they're the same as those over there in the middle. Okay. Well, I appreciate everybody hanging out with us today. We're going to start adding in, we're going to change up the Grandmasters tomorrow. So tomorrow will be 2 weeks of flower. And all we're going to do is add in some far and deep red. So the reds will start to come in now that the stretch is pretty much complete. They still will stretch a little more, but we still have plenty of room. It's exactly what I wanted. We didn't get overwhelmed this time. The plant's still got plenty big. Look at, I mean, plenty of room still. I mean, we still have, what, probably 50 days, 55 days left. So, long ways to go. I appreciate everybody hanging out. And I hope everybody has a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow. Peace.